Desperation has a scent. It is a pungent, repulsive pheromone that humans can smell from a mile away. When you need the sale, the client feels it, and they recoil. When you need the relationship, the partner feels suffocated, and they pull away. When you need the respect, you are mocked. There is a cruel irony in the laws of the universe. The more you chase something, the faster it runs. But the inverse is also true. And this is the secret that separates the apex operator from the masses. When you stop chasing, when you stop needing, the world starts chasing you. This is the law of least interest. In any social exchange, in any negotiation, in any dynamic between two human beings, the person who cares the least controls the situation. Think about it. Who holds the power in a negotiation? Is it the one begging for a deal? Or the one who is checking their watch, ready to leave for lunch? Attachment is weakness. Attachment is a leash that you hand to others, begging them to lead you. Today, we are going to cut that leash. We are going to learn the art of strategic detachment, because if you are ready to lose everything, you cannot be controlled by anything. The first pillar of detachment is the nuclear option of social dynamics, the walk-away power. Most people navigate life terrified of losing. They stay in bad deals because they are afraid to lose the contract. They stay in toxic relationships because they are afraid to be alone. They tolerate disrespect because they are afraid of conflict. This fear makes you a hostage. The moment you are not willing to walk away from the table, you have already lost the negotiation. You have signaled to the other party that your walk-away price is infinite. You will pay any price to stay. And once they know that, they will extract everything from you. The apex operator enters every room with a packed bag. Let me give you a scenario. You are negotiating a salary. The boss offers you a low number. The attached man gets angry. He argues, he pleads his case, he shows emotion. He says, "I need more because of inflation." He is begging. The detached man? He pauses. He looks at the offer. He feels nothing. He says simply, "I appreciate the offer, but that doesn't meet my requirements. It looks like we aren't a fit right now." No hard feelings. And then, and this is the key, he actually starts to leave. Do you know what happens in that moment? The dynamic flips instantly. The boss goes from the one granting a favor to the one losing an asset. Panic sets in. The value of the thing walking out the door suddenly skyrockets. By being willing to kill the deal, you save the deal. But you cannot fake this. You cannot pretend to walk away while secretly hoping they call you back. You must be genuinely comfortable with the void. You must be content with no. When you strip the other person of the power to reject you, because you have already rejected the outcome, you become untouchable. Pillar number 2, the emotional void. The world is constantly trying to solicit a reaction from you. The news tries to make you afraid. Your enemies try to make you angry. Your friends try to make you validated. They are all puppeteers pulling your strings. When you react, you are dancing. If someone insults you and you get angry, they own you. They pushed a button, and you dispensed a reaction like a vending machine. If someone compliments you and you beam with joy, they own you. They know that, to manipulate you, they just need to feed your ego. The detached operator cultivates an emotional void. He becomes a gray rock, a mirror. This is not about feeling nothing. It is about showing nothing. It is the discipline of the gap, the space between the stimulus and the response. Imagine you receive terrible news at work. A project failed. The amateur panics, screams, looks for someone to blame. The master receives the news. He blinks. His pulse does not rise. He asks, "Okay, what is the next move?" This lack of reaction is terrifying to others. When people cannot read you, they project their own fears onto you. They start to wonder, why isn't he upset? Does he know something I don't? Is he untouchable? Your silence is louder than their screaming. Your calm is more intimidating than their rage. By refusing to react, you refuse to engage in their frame. You force them to come into yours. You become the gravity well, the black hole that absorbs their energy and gives nothing back. Become a wall. Let them throw their emotions at you. Watch them shatter against your indifference. Why do we cling? Why do we fear loss? It comes from a single poisonous belief: scarcity. The belief that this is the only one. This is the only job I can get. This is the only woman who will love me. This is the only chance I have at success. When you believe opportunities are scarce, you clutch them with a death grip. You suffocate them, and eventually, you crush them. Pillar number 3 is the abundance mindset. You cannot fake detachment if you truly believe you have no other options. True detachment comes from the deep, internalized knowledge that the world is overflowing with opportunity. If this deal falls through, good. There are 1,000 other deals waiting. If this person leaves my life, good. There are 7 billion people on this planet. If I lose this money, good. I have the skills to make it back 10 times over. The man with abundance operates with a relaxed confidence that attracts everyone. He is like a man standing in a freshwater river. He doesn't worry if he spills a drop from his cup because he is surrounded by the source. The man with scarcity is in the desert, guarding his last drop. He is neurotic, he is jealous, he is paranoid. And because of that, he is repulsive. You must build your life in a way that creates actual abundance. Diversify your income. Diversify your social circle. Diversify your sources of meaning. When you know you will be fine no matter what happens, you become dangerous. You can take risks that others can't. You can say things others won't. You can walk away when others would beg. Abundance kills fear, and without fear, you are free. Finally, pillar number 4. This is for when the world attacks you. This is the king's disdain. As you rise, you will attract envy. You will attract petty attacks, gossip, and disrespect. The natural human instinct is to fight back, to defend your honor, to argue, to prove them wrong. Do not do this. When you argue with a fool, you prove there are 2 fools. When you defend yourself against a petty accusation, you validate the accuser. You raise them to your level. Robert Greene in the 48 Laws of Power, Law 36 states, "Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge." There is nothing more insulting, nothing more crushing to an enemy than total indifference. If someone insults you and you write a paragraph defending yourself, you have revealed that their words hurt you. You have bled. But if someone insults you and you look through them as if they were made of glass, if you don't even pause your conversation, you obliterate them. You are telling them, you are so beneath my notice that you do not even register as a threat. You are an ant biting a god. This is the king's disdain. It is a refusal to engage with anything that is not up to your standard. It is the ultimate conservation of energy. Do not fight the mud. Step over it. We live in a world that tells you to care, to be passionate about everything, to be outraged, to be attached. They want you attached because when you are attached, you are a consumer, you are a voter, you are a cog. But the apex operator knows the truth. Power belongs to the one who can surrender the prize. Freedom belongs to the one who needs nothing. Own nothing, and nothing will own you. Care less, and you will win more. The exit door is always open. Are you brave enough to walk through it?